Okay, so we're at Grand Central on our corporate-ish.
Yes.
I'm gonna ask something. I know both you guys from being solo artists. So how did it come together that Kinetic and Mr. Drastick became Grand Central?
Right, it just came about naturally, innit? It was like we was in the studio all the time. We were using the same studios, using the same producers, the same graphic designers.
Yeah.
There was always like degrees of separation between us. So we'd always hear about what he's doing, hear about what I'm doing, and obviously we admired each other as artists, but we never were in the same space long enough to actually project that. So one day, how did it happen? Yeah, we actually, it was Twitter.
Oh.
And Ty, who's like a UK like veteran legend in the UK like rap scene, he said he had a single out and the instrumental was on the iTunes.
Yeah.
Buy it, Kinetic Boy, and he contacted me on Twitter. I said, look, let's do a remix of it. So we're like, yeah, Ty gave us his blessing, and we did it. And then I guess in the studio we're like, you know what? We worked so well. We said, let's come up with a name. We just randomly said Grand Central.
Yeah.
And then all the DJs started playing it on One Extra, Kiss Choice, and that. So we're like, you know what? Some things are just best discovered like randomly. So we just carried on with it, and now we've got like several videos, a mixtape, T-shirts selling off the website, doing shows here and there up in another country. It's just looking amazing right now. Do you know what I mean?
So good luck, Grand Central.
Yeah, I'm the big brother of the gang, though.
You're the big one. Yeah.
I teach him how to rap sometimes. When he ain't got no bars, I'm like, fam, look, man, you need to say is, raz,
That's what he does. That's what he does.
So if you see the visual here,
Right.
we got the smooth with the rough. Is that
Smart
how?
and dumb.
I'm
playing. These are just our natural personalities, man. It's like one thing that Drastick said to me when we started Grand Central, and it's something I will never ever forget.
Yeah.
He called me because he heard a song that I did called Mode of Address.
Yeah.
And he loved the song. He told me how much he liked it, but he was just like, he knows me as a person, and he was like, I was projecting myself in a way that I thought other people would want to see me. So I was wearing the NY Yankee hats, I was wearing the hoodies.
Yeah.
And that didn't really reflect where I was at this particular time.
Right.
So he was just like, you remind me of a Mos Def or a Talib Kweli. He goes, that's your audience. And you know, he was like, just everything from your lyrics to your wardrobe, it's all gotta make sense. And from then, man, I just went on a TK Maxx shopping spree, fam.
Yes.
Like, I bought shirts, jumpers, new glasses, I got the shoes now. And you know, I appreciate the advice he gave me because my dating game has gone through the roof.
Nice.
Oh man, like
It must be better for both of you because you're both artists, you know what I'm saying? And you know the women like that, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
you know what I mean? I don't want to say no names on camera, you know what I mean?
Me personally, it's always been good for me without being an artist on that.
Oh, it's like that now, Drastic. You like that?
Do you know, as I look at it like this, if a lady says A, B, C, you gotta say, you know, D, E, F, innit? Do you know what I mean?
Oh, I
lady
hear
says
that.
1, 2, 3.
I hear that.
Drastic got game. I've seen it in
It's
action.
not even a thing, because some people, they're too scared of women, do you know what I mean? So
Right.
they'll say something with sex on their mind, because they're already at the finish line in their mind.
Yes.
They're at the finish line.
Yeah.
Women can pick up on that.
But
You
don't
just gotta
give
have a
them-
conversation, that's it.
Don't give them too much advice. We need to charge for this.
Yeah, it's true actually.
You
The
know what I
game's to
mean?
be sold, not to be told.
You know what I mean? We don't just sell albums and shirts, people. We sell life advice and sex tips.
We should do advert right after this.
Okay.
What separates you guys from all the other rappers, MCs, groups out there? What's gonna make people think, if I get my words out right, to go, yeah, I'm gonna fuck with Grand Central. I'm gonna go iTunes and buy their shit because they're that good. What separates you guys from them?
Because you can connect with us. You know, we're two individuals who just happen to be compatible, but at the same time we're just down to earth. You're not gonna see me like talking like I'm the best or I'm the greatest. If I do, I'm joking. I got a very cocky, cheeky kind of manner about me, but I know the limits and people know my boundaries. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's cool. So the similar with Kinetic, he's cocky, he's cheeky sometimes, but at the same time you can still approach him. We're approachable. We're cool.
Yeah.
You can tell it from our music. You can tell it from our videos. We just don't really care what others are doing. Plus, I don't really go on these websites and check out nothing what's going on. If it's on Twitter, I'll look at it. Whoever's on Twitter, I'll look at it. And if I see an egotistic person, not into it. I see someone who's making sense, I'll listen. I don't really watch what's going on. And if I do, it doesn't inspire me or influence us. That's why you could tell that we're different. Do you know what I'm saying? Because we're not what's out there. Name anyone that's doing it like we're doing it right now.
And plus, the thing is, when we're music fans. So with Grand Central, it's not that we're gonna copy what's gone before. We're gonna take the good bits and build on it.
Yeah.
So in terms of duos, you're looking at like the EPMDs, you're looking at the MOPs, Beatnuts, and Outkast, and even Little Brother. Because Fonte and Pooh are totally different.
Yep.
But they just work like that. Do you know? We're like Aki and Saltfish. You know what I mean? Like, on its own, it's good, but when together,
More like fufu and soup.
By the way, you know what's big about Grand Central as well? It's the fact that there's a West Indian and an African on the same page. That's never happened.
On the same page.
Yeah, same page.
We don't like each other on paper, man.
You know what I mean?
Africans and Jamaicans, it's war out
What's
here.
the beef, man? Why can't we just get along?
Exactly.
You know what it is, right?
Why can't we just get along?
I tell you what, I broke down the science one day in the barbershop. It's because African people think West Indian people are uncultured. We think they're uncivilized. That's the beef. But you know what the thing is? We're so alike.
Yeah,
everyone's alike. We're all alike.
Cultures are so similar, even to the cooking. Do you know what I mean? Like, Africa, like, in terms of the foundation, in terms of, black culture, fashion, diet, all of that. But then never forget a Jamaican man created hip-hop. That gives us the edge.
But who created the rhythm?
I don't care.
To actually have hip-hop.
There we go. There we go.
I'll be real with you, yeah? These are this propaganda, these are stereotypes created for division, because whenever there's division, there's rule.
Yeah.
So we see past that, do you know what I mean? Like, it's just a bit dumb. Obviously, we'll take, banter at each other, little, jabs at each other, but at the end of the day, if that's going to stop you from making money, then you got to be a real prat.
Yeah.
Yesterday, I got my my membership card for the Illuminati.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Did you get the complimentary pen as well?
Yeah, the complimentary the pen, the Mercedes outside right now.
Mercedes was coming next week.
Nah, I got mine already because I'm a journalist, innit?
They never had no Mercedes in the colour I wanted.
No, that's terrible.
I mean, I wanted the Aki and Saltfish colour.
But see, I was speaking to them guys, the Illuminati guys.
What they say?
They were saying that, there's all this controversy about Grand Central did this video, and they're part of the Illuminati. You're saying, is this true? Is this true?
Unfortunately, yes, I'm part of the Illuminati. I've been part of the Illuminati for 10 years now.
Just for the benefit of the camera.
He did it with the eye as well.
I first started in the Illuminati. These idiots. I first joined the Illuminati when I was 12 years old, so I didn't know what I was getting into.
You got in early, boy.
And then,
how did it feel?
It felt good. I mean, the devil, he's a very good friend of mine. He was like, look, Drastick, I really like you. I was like, my name is Drastick, in the future you'll be called Drastick. I was like, yeah, you're going to be the best rapper in the world. I was like, yeah, it's slowly happening. I mean, I had a meeting with Jay-Z yesterday.
Yeah, man, we throw up triangles all the time.
Me and MC Hammer are talking over because I'm now friends with Jay-Z. And I don't know. I'm enjoying my coffee right now.
But it's going to be stupid, right? This whole, like, on a real serious note, the whole thing about because you do a video, so many devils that everyone starts saying, oh, they're part of the Illuminati. And what kind of stupidness is this?
You know what it is? It's not even. I wouldn't even say it's stupid. It's elaborate, and it's just a sense of fantasy, because a lot of these people, and this is not to knock any other artists, but they're fans of like the Ill Bills of this world, the Immortal Techniques, and people who are really big on conspiracy theories and those kind of things. So like now you've got a song called So Many Devils, and you've got to understand, we put that on SBTV, right? And for the song and the concept, which rappers go to the British Museum? Rappers don't even go to the museum, full stop, but go and film a video in the museum, call it So Many Devils, talk about evil people on a station that's predominantly known for mainstream stuff. It blew their minds. So a lot of the reaction you got is because people didn't understand it, but they wanted to say they understood.
Yeah, they're unaware of themselves, so therefore they're writing whatever they think someone would expect them to write.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Right.
I mean, let's think about it. I mean, if I was really part of the Illuminati, I'm going to private jet doing this interview. Do you know what I'm saying? Real
you wouldn't even know who we are.
Exactly.
I
wouldn't be some guy on SBTV. Again, SBTV is a big deal now that I've actually made it to a point where they can call me Illuminati.
It was crazy, but then you know what? Just to give you a bit of behind the scenes commentary on it, it's like me and Drastick had a conversation maybe about 2 weeks before with whole Grand Central, and I know we showed a lot more of our personalities, but to a certain degree we held back.
Yeah.
Because there's certain topics we want to touch on.
Yeah.
But it's almost like, oh my God, this is so controversial. We can't say this. And then we thought, but that's not why we started rapping.
Exactly. You don't get into music to make music that people expect from you. They're
Yeah.
supposed to not expect to know what you do. You're supposed to just do what you want to do. As a human being, you might have a silly moment, you might have an intelligent moment, you might have a philosophical moment, you have a real dumb moment, a drunk moment. You're meant to reflect that in your music. You can't always just be some guy who goes, I'm in the club, I got loads of money, I got loads of girls, or me and my friends on the street chilling out, I'm so hard. How hard can you be 24/7? Do you know what I'm saying?